We bribed our way into the Super Bowl for free using only our cookies, and it all started with a tweet from Dwayne and Elmo. Most of you know where all of this began, but where this cookie has taken us is truly incredible. We're gonna leave and we're gonna spend a week dedicated to finding The Rock.
You're not gonna find him.
This isn't like a brilliant idea.
We want to see where a cookie can take us. And cookies have got us into so many cool places so far.
Plenty of people find The Rock.
We just want to give them a chocolate chip cookie.
But if we wanted to deliver our cookies to The Rock, we needed to test out the idea. And with the Super Bowl only 8 days away, we thought of no better plan than to try to get into the Super Bowl with only cookies. A phone call might get us there. Hey man.
What's up, my guy? How are you?
The best place to try to get into with a bunch of cookies right now would be the Super Bowl.
Okay, hold on. So you're looking to get cookies to the team, like to the teams or into the stadium? You know what I mean? Like what?
Like to the teams, like we would like to be able to fly out to the stadiums and give a ton of cookies to whoever wants cookies.
And I can definitely see what I can do on the teams. I mean, I'm really close with two guys on the Chiefs.
Okay.
And one of them's an offensive lineman, so he'll definitely like cookies.
And just like that, we had our first lead. Consistently trying to think of who else we would be able to reach out to. I think there's some people in our DMs that we haven't tried yet. No, where are you?
The Bachelor, or on that show. She could be on something else, but she'd be the person.
No, we followed up. I said any word, any updates, any chances.
Hey Andre, random thought, period, enter. Not so random for us, but more for you. Are you going to the Super Bowl, question mark. And sent.
This might be harder than we think it is.
Your boys love fresh baked cookies, and we have just the cookies we think they'll love, other than yours, of course.
We could go to a private airport and be like, hey, we're trying to
Are you going to the Super Bowl?
And finish the closeout here. So there we go, Donna. There you go. Dougie, Andre Berto just responded. I'll be with a lot of celebs that weekend, but to try to get you guys in the stadium, that might be tough. The security is always nuts. So if someone's like, I can get you to The Rock tomorrow, we'll be like, nah.
Okay, come on, Paul.
Quick question.
Hi, this is Jackie.
Oh gosh, we're doing it.
Putting the phone down. We sound crazy now. And if we don't get to the Super Bowl, we'll sound crazy.
Hi, Cameron.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
Very, very random question, and yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit you with it. So we feel like 65% sure that we could probably deliver cookies to the Eagles, but I wanted to see if you had any connections that we could probably reach out to.
I'm gonna reach out to the people that I know. I'm gonna reach out to Keisha, who I just had dinner with.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you soon. Okay, thanks. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know. She kind of seemed like excited about it. She texted him and he said, "Can I get back to you when we get in a few hours?" So there's a lead here.
The message I just sent you, basically, the guy I'm talking to is from that company, All True. They run it with Kyle Rudolph.
Touchdown of Kyle Rudolph's career.
Management company, Athletes First. They rented a house in Arizona. Aloe Yoga paid $100,000 to be a part of this. But they were like, could they be here tomorrow?
What's up? So it's not a lead into the Super Bowl, but it's getting closer. Kyle Rudolph, the guy that I was telling you about, they said if we wanted to send cookies there or go there, they'd be happy to set them out and waive the sponsorship fee.
Holy cow, dude.
She figured we could wheel and deal when we got there and see what we could come up with. Think about it during your live, and then we'll talk after the live's over.
Sounds good.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
I think this is going to work. I think it's going to work. Everything was coming together. One lead led to the Kansas City Chiefs. The other lead led to getting our cookies into Athletes First. The last thing we had to figure out was how we were going to get 200 pounds of cookies baked in 12 hours. And you're probably thinking, why don't we just turn on the ovens? But when you bake fresh every day, it's not that simple.
So our machine broke, and we're on a delicate timeline before we run out of balls in the freezer to keep up with the demand. So we need this up and running.
My level of stress right now is so high. We're supposed to leave for the Super Bowl tomorrow. I have no place to stay. I have no way to get in. And I just found out we couldn't film any of the football players that we are going to be with. Who knows if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it our best shot.
This bag is currently overweight. A lot overweight. How many dozen do we have left?
4 dozen.
Look at these puppies. So once we get there,
Yeah.
how do we get
We immediately
there?
talk to John.
And we say, hold on, before you make any decisions, judgments, or come to any conclusions,
Yes.
try this cookie.
Right.
And then from there.
And then from there, we'll be at the 50-yard line. All right, step 1. So we just got to the Phoenix airport right now. We're grabbing the rental car and then we are heading to Athletes First and we're delivering about 200 pounds of cookies. We hope that this is our way in.
Rented the cheapest car that I could get. Oh wait, did I go the right way? I don't know if I went the right way or not. It's a freaking cheap Gladiator. It's amazing. That way, if we can't find a place to stay, we could just camp.
We landed in Phoenix and still had yet to find a place to stay. So as we figured that out, we headed to Athletes First where we dropped off our cookies. We weren't allowed to film at all inside of the event, but we met players like Derrick Henry, Chase Claypool, Matt Castle, Malcolm Jenkins, Justin Fields, and just before 10, we found a place to stay. Meet Darla.
This is like my storage / horrible office place. It's nothing pretty at all, but I hope it doesn't.
Amazing.
What do you mean? I'm gonna put some air mattresses in here.
Do you have air mattresses on you right now?
Not right now, but I'll grab some.
You're coming back.
Bathroom codes.
For you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go.
You run out of fuel
Yeah,
and need
for some
something to
reason
drink
I have
at
gas
night?
in here.
Wow.
S'mores.
S'mores and
Only my
chocolate.
favorite.
Let's see where a cookie gets
It's kind of crazy.
That is awesome.
The amount of people who actually are going to the Super Bowl that we saw last night is 0. We saw agents, coaches, players. We all asked them, hey, you going to the game tomorrow? And they're like, flying home Sunday morning. We gotta find the people who are going to the game, I think, today. All right, so we just got a DM from Andre Berto. He said, come to his hotel now. So another lead. No, and Andre told us to head to the Biltmore Hotel. We had no idea what we're about to walk into. Like Jay-Z walked in, no idea. Like this was the biggest Super Bowl party ever. Culture was basically all in one place.
Here's the situation. I don't know if we can hear anything. Andre showed up. He's like, dabbed us up. He's like, come with me. We got to the gate and they said we couldn't come with them. So now we're sitting outside just watching Devontae Adams and Jay-Z just showed up a few minutes ago.
So we had to resort to plan B.
We're just gonna pretend like we're supposed to be dropping these off.
So we were on our way to the entrance with our cookies, and then we thought, why not instead of trying to sneak in, we try and see if a little cookie bribery could get us our ticket in.
Best in the world.
I'm sorry.
You want to try them at least? Try and then decide? There's
Well, no, because I don't want to take your cookies when I know I can't give you a wristband.
You can take the cookie and not feel bad about it.
No, I don't want to feel bad about it.
Don't feel bad about it.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, at least you can have business cards. We can. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my god. This is delicious.
What do you think if we're just taking this and we're just like, yeah, we have delivery cookie inside there? What would be the right way to just walk in? Don't radio to anyone.
Well, they didn't say no, but they definitely didn't say yes. But they were right, we got to the entrance and there was no chance of getting in. So we had to go to plan C. Hand out as many cookies as we possibly could, hoping for a conversation and our ticket to the Super Bowl. Alex from the Chainsmokers took the whole box. Jackson Mahomes looked the other way, and Chuck Liddell and his wife, they took a few, and honestly, they probably would have stayed around to chat, but then we were escorted out by security.
So we got escorted off the property.
Today was rough, and our time was running out.
Not looking great. So we did book our flight home tomorrow because we don't want to get stuck here. But there's one more chance that we actually do it, which would be wild. If we can pull this off, 12 hours left until the Super Bowl, that would be incredible. So, yeah, I mean, it's crazy, like, who all we've met, like, everything has been wild. You just gotta get out there and do stuff, you know? Bring some cookies with you when you do it.
So here's the truth. We didn't make it into the Super Bowl. We went to a lot of really cool places and met a lot of really cool people, but we did not accomplish the goal of making it into the Super Bowl for free. We could have purchased like super discounted tickets, but to us that wasn't really the goal of the video. It was so interesting to be around all these people and players and different things like that, and a lot of them, you know, they were family people, and if they weren't playing in the game, they were going back and they were visiting with their family and spending time with people that were the most important to them. And so we rearranged our tickets and we booked flights home and then made it home to spend time with our family, which to me is better, believe it or not, than going to the Super Bowl. So cheers guys, and we will see you on the next one.